Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
It'll be East Rutherford off the tip. Boozer with it. Boozer picks him up. Here's Carter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, and that's where Carter wants the ball. Foul line down.
An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league. Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
Indianapolis shooting their first free throws of this game. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
It's Thomas on the wing.
You've got to be crafty to succeed in this league. At 5'9", Thomas is just a skilled, savvy point guard.
For East Rutherford, they shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Right side, Boozer. Out to the right wing. Here's Fland. Nice shot from the wing.
Taking what the defense gives him and showing how effective his jumper can be.
Out to Turner. Takes the three. They get the rebound. Right side, Thomas. And stolen by James. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
The three, and that one's good. Fland. Fland's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and it's crucial that Fland keeps connecting from deep. This will really help in his development.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Ball penetrating. Here's Boozer. And he's Rutherford. Another three.
And with supreme confidence in that jumper, Boozer does not hesitate off the catch.
Right side, Boozer. Shoots it up. Just 5 to shoot. That shot missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
To the inside. And the dunk by Boozer.
That's just imposing your will. Cameron Boozer.
52 seconds left in the first half. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Fland. 7 points in the game. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. And so Thomas will bring it up for East Rutherford. Here's Bogabot. And it's East Rutherford, good for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Turner with the steal. And here is Thomas. Pass to Bhagavat. Takes a three. And Thomas is good for three.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by East Rutherford.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's East Rutherford up by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. Indianapolis trails by 4. Fears with it. Here's James going inside.
And the guard skills are there for Bronny, as you can see on that attack.
Outside, Fox. Here's Fears. And slam dunk by Fears.
I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
Outside Thomas. And the call will be against Bronny James. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So great talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect. And I'm sure the test knows that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Now Fears. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Doran. To take the lead. And he's good on the 3-ball. Shambenny's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Indianapolis.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Indianapolis lead by 3. Pass to James. His three-pointer's off the mark. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
And it's East Rutherford's ball.
Hey, yo, right here.
Davis sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Outside, Fox. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fox has got his first 3 points of the game.
And plenty of confidence from Fox on that play. Gets the ball and just sends it right up.
Pass to Shampenny. Fires from the wing. Now James. Offline with his 3. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
To the left wing. The wide open look here for Fears. And East Rutherford, another 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And he's able to get it back. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Doherty. Here's Shampenny. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, and putting some muscle on it. Fox sees the chance and just goes right up for the jam.
Here's Doherty. And out of bounds as East Rutherford gains possession. East Rutherford leading by 6. Here's Fears. From the wing, it's rebounded by Aldridge. On the wing, James. A three-pointer, no good. Inside, here's Peterson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, emphatic stuff there from Peterson.
Here's James.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for East Rutherford?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Fears with it. Pass to Peterson. Davis in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Pass to Doherty. Drills the baseline jumper.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Fears with it. Fears covering. Yep, it counts.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down there.
Pass to Aldridge. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Fox. Indianapolis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Doherty, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. East Rutherford leading by 7. 18 feet out. A nice shot by Fears.
What I like about Fears is he reads the defense and finds the soft spot.
James with it. Now guarded by Fox. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Indianapolis able to retain possession here. Tipped away. Fox with the steal. And out of bounds as Indianapolis gains possession.
To Indianapolis.
Here's Fland. The kick out to Boozer. Pass to Fland. No good on the triple. East Rutherford leading by 9. Davis in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Indianapolis moving it around. So for East Rutherford,
Personal foul. Second team foul.
here's Fland. And it's sent back by Turner.
One of the better shot blockers in the league. Turner got all of that.
Clock at 4. Here's Fland. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. And it's East Rutherford's ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Now, here's ball. Here's Turner. Goes back up.
Well, you like to see this. Turner using his size to impose his will.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
And that one misses.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. From deep, James knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, showing the touch from range. You know they want to hit those to spread out the defense and open up lanes to the basket.
Now here's Thomas. And yes, it's good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Indianapolis trails by 8. Here's Fland. Oh, good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now, here's ball. Thomas goes in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Down low. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Thomas. And it's in there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Count that one.
I just like that Boozer often seems like he's in total control. Physical contact like that does not rattle this young fella at
all. Thomas up top. The kick out to Ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's East Rutherford with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up.